Hi everybody, it's Frugal here, and as always I have my coffee because otherwise somebody might just get killed. This is journal entry number 2 for my startup. I'm keeping everybody accountable, myself accountable towards everybody on Twitter and on the interwebs and on YouTube, just to let everybody know what's going on with my startup and what am I doing. I am doing a build, measure, learn cycle, so I've made some assumptions, and what I'm doing now is I'm busy building. So for the last week, my challenge has been to get a user management user management system in place so that I can actually say create users, assign roles to them. So say this one is a super administrator, this one is a customer. Also build out the customers so that customers have email addresses and names and things that they need to have, and then just a little bit about companies as well. So I have actually done those in this week. I thought it was going to take me 2, but I've done it this week, which is really, really great. The last thing that I had to do was I had to do some wireframes, some planning, and as you would see here, some database graphics and some interesting things that I've actually done. So a lot of conversations that I've had around that as well. Things that I've planned around it, that I've had to map out about how I'm going to do that. I really did have a lot of coffee. That's why my hair looks like this. So and what I want to do is I want to give you guys a demo so that you have an idea of what my system actually looks like and how it is looking like at the moment. And then I'm going to talk to you guys about what I'm planning for the next week, and then that's about it for this video then. So let's get into it. Let's get into that demo. Hi everybody, and welcome to the IT department. Your call is important to us. So let's go in for the demo. This is what I've been doing for the last week or so, just to get an idea of what the system is capable of, what we can do at the moment. You'll see that I'm already logged in, my email at the top right, over here. So you'll see there's my personal details. And then on the left hand side, I've got a menu with companies, users, roles, and customers. My dashboard is for prettiness at the moment. At a later stage, I'm going to actually build that and make it look amazing. Well, just add the data so that it is amazing. So let's get into companies. I can here go and you'll see that I have Effectify and I've got Effects Interior. So over here, if I do need to, I can go and I can delete it if I wanted to, or what I can do is I can just go and edit it. I can basically now go and just add an S, for example, because it's actually Effect Interiors, and then just save it. This is for my admin use, so that I can then go and say, well, these are the companies that we're working with. These are the companies that I basically pump out my software to. Then what I have is I have users. Users basically then, you can see these are part of Effectify, and I can technically now go and change that from here. These are the people that are basically going to be paying me money, and they will be having customers. But before we get here, let's quickly check the roles. I have 3 roles at the moment. I can add more, so here the new, I can create more, I can delete them, I can edit them. I might say, for example, I don't have space in that one, so let's just add a new space there to say business space owner and update it. For the moment, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to take it back, just because my code is looking for the get in one word. So basically from here, what you're going to find is it's going to, I can now go back to my users. My users have roles as well. So for example, I'm an admin, I'm able to see everything. Hanari is a business owner, so she will only be able to see things from her business, customers from her specific business. And she'll will not be able to see like the roles and users because she's not an admin. I am an admin and able to do all of those goodies. So I can edit her and just change her to Effects Interior. I can lock her. I can change the roles if I had to. But I think this one should do the job quite well. There we go, and she's now part of Effects Interiors, which is perfect. And so let's get into the customers. So I'm going to click on customers. You'll see that there's no customers at the moment, but I do want to create these customers under Hanari's name, which is the business owner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log out, and then I'm going to log back in as per Hanari's account. And there we we go. So I have logged in now with her personal details, and then I know that you can see on the left hand side I can only see customers, which means my roles are working. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create a new customer, because that's probably something that she's going to be doing. So let's fill in this little form, just a quick overview of what's going on here. You'll see there's a name and last name, date of birth, email address down here, and the username. So I like to use an email address as the username, because you would get people that actually want to access the system. You'd want to say, listen, I want you to upload documents or change certain things. And it's just something, a nice little thing, that might actually help people. So let's get this form filled in for the customer. Okay, great. So we've got all of that filled in. We're going to use the name Shuelin Chen, and basically Shuelin Chen is about my age, about 35, and her email address filled in, her password if she does need to log in. You'll see that I'm leaving a lot of the details blank because they are not required. For example, if you might say that Shuelin is part of a company that you need the details for, you can fill in more details. So I'm going to hit that create button, and within a second, there we go. I'm going to just save her details because I might actually need her details a bit later. Just pop that in there. So you'll see I've got her details now. I can delete it if I wanted to. You'll see I do ask, are you sure? And I've got another screen after that. So you say, are you really sure? Because you don't just want to delete customers. If I edit her, you'll see that I have, by the way, the breadcrumb at the top here. I also have a new section here for addresses. So what I can do is I can create a new address. So let's go and create a new address for her. There we go. So Shuelin stays in Xi'an, which is in South Africa. Well, not quite, but let's just say she lives in Nanjonglu, and it's number 138. So what I can do now is I can now go and say, well, just create that address for me. So it does take me back to the screen, but you can check the address is there. It has actually saved. I can also delete it, and I can edit it again. So if I do need to, I can then just go back and change it if I needed to. And that is about it. That is the customers, managing the customers. The roles have been sorted out. So we've got everything together with regards to the roles management and the customer management as well. Okay, great. There we go. So we've done the demo then. I hope you guys had fun looking at what I've done. I want to talk to you guys now for the next week. So for the next week, I'm going to need to do some Google integration. So I need to do Google integration with regards to Google Drive, and just I'm going to need to save some documents for my startup. So if you are in the business of, you've got customers and you have got documents that you need to save for those customers, I want to hear from you. Why not drop me a line at the email on your screen now, and just drop me a line and let's have a chat. Maybe you can use my software as a service. Maybe you just want to have a chat and say, listen, this is what I found and what's important for me. So for myself then, have a wonderful day. Keep me accountable. Happy investing.